All right, we are live. Hello, good morning, Nicole. I love our mornings together.
Morning.
Well,
Me
it's not
too.
morning your time. What time is it your time?
um, 25 minutes past 4.
Oh, okay. So it's quitting time on a Friday. So I'm so glad that
Quitting
you're able to
time.
join me today. So as
Yes.
usual, okay. So just to give you guys all a little bit of a backstory, if you're joining us, just give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, hashtag replay. So we are coming to you today for something, and I'm just looking in the group to make sure we're streaming. So we are going live today because I have an amazing opportunity every day to work with this brilliant woman and who is just so talented and is always just a lot of times like you're behind the scenes doing amazing work, and we get into the habit of like our agency where we're just like turning out, like we're like, go, go,
In the
go. We're making
grind.
things in the grind. Yeah. And I think, we're getting to a point now where it's like, oh my gosh, we've done like a dozen, we've done 20, we've done 30, we've done 40. And we're like, we have to share some of this. So this is our attempt of going live and highlighting what we do in our agency. But my very secret attempt is to get Nicole more front and center because she's a brilliant designer and I want the world to know that. So
I thought the secret attempt was a sneak peek at our new awesome offer.
oh, nice spin. I like it. I like it. Yes. Yes. A good open loop. Yes. We have, this is exactly true. So what we're going to share with you today is we have done over a dozen funnel hubs and funnel trees now, in 1.0, and we're starting to convert those over to 2.0. And so we wanted to highlight some of that work and just highlight some of our awesome clients. And we are doing that because we are coming out with a new offer where I don't want to give them too much, but we are coming out with a new offer where basically you will be able to do this in a really, really short amount of time with the project that we're putting together. So we are super excited about it. So this is kind of part one before we unveil what that new offer is. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're basically going to just give you a smorgasbord of all of the amazing work that we have done so far with funnel hubs and funnel trees and highlight some of our awesome clients. So which one do you want to start with, Nicole?
Well, I have Gavin's open
Perfect.
here. So let's start with Gavin. I just want to zoom in a little bit.
So Gavin Masmia, he is one of our clients. So we get most of our clients, the people that we get the opportunity to work with are people who I call our openers. They are creating a space for people to step into a higher version of themselves. It could be through courses, it could be coaching programs, it could be through masterminds, but they are people who are deeply caring about helping their people with something that I call the infinite game. So not to get too geeky on you, but there's the finite game and the infinite game. And I'll do another episode where we talk about this. It's not my theory. It's one I took. But basically the infinite game is, finite is like, I'm learning how to comb my hair, right? And so like super simple, like it goes from A to B and there's a concrete result. But when we're doing things that are the infinite game, these are things that are like forever learnings. So like, let me learn how to meditate in order to control my emotional peaks and valleys. Okay, that is a forever game. Like you can continue down that rabbit hole until the day you die and beyond, right? So everybody who we work with tend to be coaching or teaching in something around the realm of what I call an infinite game. So there are things that are forever skill sets and forever learnings. So Gavin is somebody who he specializes in helping people find their voice, and especially creatives and shy people who they don't like their voice, they don't know how to express, and he works with creatives in order to help them to be able to find their voice and specifically communicate and share that voice with the world through some kind of creative medium. So that is Gavin. He has a program called Flow Fam, and he actually has a Flow Fam Fest coming up here. So let's go ahead and share your screen. Let me add that to the stream. Okay, so this is Gavin, and he has a really beautiful origin story too. Oh my gosh, I love his origin story. And I could geek out on our clients all day long. So, but he does. He has such a beautiful origin story where just kind of being that like shy, introverted Asian kid and wanting so badly to find his voice and like trying to find his voice through like rap and you know, trying to like try on other people's voices until he found his own. And so, yes, so this is his content hub. And you can see here, it follows a very similar pattern in the content hub world, where it is the big invitation up front, the big hero. Yeah. Find your voice, build your confidence. And then the flagship offer, Unleash Your Authentic Voice program, which is his group coaching program. And then you see the customer journey. He does a ton of TikTok work. He has a masterclass, and then into coaching, and then the testimonials, which again, Nicole, can I just say, like, I love, you do such a good job. If you scroll up a little bit, I love how you play with the background and the foreground, which I think is a really advanced skill set, because in ClickFunnels, the foreground and the background, they don't know about each other, right? Like they're kind of stupid to one another, right? So I think it really does take this like beautiful eye that you have, like how you did the quotes there. That's background, right?
Yeah.
So it lays perfectly, and it is responsive. We'll show you guys in a second. It is responsive on mobile, and it's just super cool. You do it a lot, and it's an advanced skill set that I think you're so good at.
Oh, thanks.
And then this is the group coaching program. And then you get into the content hub, which he has a lot of really great content. And then a little bit about his origin story before you get into his about page. And then he has a FlowFam Friday, which is another secondary lead gen that we wanted to highlight. And then this is actually a feed from TikTok using a tool called Elf Sites that we use. And it's super cool. So we have that feed, and it's dynamic. And that's just the homepage. Do you want to share some of the other pages, Nicole, in this?
I did not pull the other page.
Screenshots.
It's just screenshots.
The most important part of FunnelHubs anyway, because the number one goal of a FunnelHub is to get them into your funnel world. So super light on copy, super heavy on like all the channels to the funnels. So the funnels are like the social media funnel, the masterclass funnel, the group coaching funnel. Let's get them in as soon as possible. So awesome. Okay. And then of course, all FunnelHubs come with the funnel tree. And so let's go ahead and see what Gavin's funnel tree looks like. I threw you a curveball.
You did. I don't know if we have his funnel tree open.
Oh, okay. That's okay. No worries.
Sorry.
No,
we have
that's
others.
Okay. No worries.
We have others.
That's okay. No worries. We'll get the hit. Let's go to Sabo's.
Yes.
All right. Sabo, again, he is a meditation. He specializes in meditation and manifestation. He is, I love his story too. He's a Silicon Valley exile, as he would call it. So little known fact, Sabo actually has risen through the ranks in Silicon Valley and exited. I think he exited 3 times or twice. He's brilliant. Yeah, he's brilliant in terms of just building companies and getting them to be purchased. So, but then he kind of was like done with that and turned the corner into coaching. And now he specializes in meditation and manifestation for other kind of Silicon Valley exiles and, you know, people who are chronic overachievers that are ready to get off that treadmill. So he is all about just self-mastery and a beautiful soul. So again, you can see very similar structure, but very different in the design. Now you really did a lot of cool like background design on this one.
I did. I had fun with this one.
Do you want to speak a little bit to some of like pointing out some of the cool things that you did here?
Well, just like from the header over here, I created this background where there's actually an image behind. So I don't know if you can see, because the letters are transparent. You could actually see some of the grass that's like behind the letters. And then I had an image of him, which I placed also behind the letters. So it looks like the Sabo on the side is actually in the foreground, like maybe like an overlay or something, but it's all actually just one image.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. I love how you play with that layering. Okay. And so now if we go ahead and keep on going down through our funnel hub, this is where he's been highlighted. So that's his, a credit. This is his customer journey. So again, for his customer journey, he has a Facebook prospecting group. So it would go to the Self Academy Mastery group. Then it would go to he has the I Am Hope Challenge. And then it goes, his journey actually is in TikTok right now because we're building up his more high ticket item. So that's his current customer journey. And then again, I love how you played with the become, which is like his big invitation and getting into that challenge. So cool what you did there. And this is again is his about, which again, you just have a lot of really awesome texturing and layering going on in the background, which is just so cool. And then we go into, again, the invitation into the community, which is where everybody starts. And then again, you see that TikTok feed, because he's big on the TikTok world. So, and then I love how you did the let's get social. That's so fun.
I'm not sure why the screenshot cut off the let's get social. But anyways, the L and half of the E, but
it's awesome though. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. And then this one does have a funnel tree that's associated with it. So again, as a reminder for those of you guys who weren't tuning in last time, a funnel tree is something that allows us to put like a link in bio on Instagram or TikTok if the ability to add the link. And so you can see here a funnel tree. This is all built in ClickFunnels 1.0. And so it gives you a little bit of the ability to say like who you are, what your mission is. And then you can see it goes right into your funnels. So the things that are on your funnel hub are the exact same things that are on your funnel tree. He has a really simple funnel tree because we are trying to get people into one of two places right now. And then of course the connection to his social.
Yeah. And his like main lead gen was for people to actually join his free group.
Yeah.
So where the strategy on some of the other funnel trees would be to add a lead gen where they could actually directly opt into your email list straight on the funnel tree.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
exactly.
for him, that wasn't the right strategy. So
yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep. I love it. All right.
Okay.
Thank you,
Who's
Sabo.
next?
All right. Okay. Erin is okay. So she was super fun. She wanted boho like that. That was her main goal is boho. And so, yeah, she was so much fun. Okay. I finally got it up on my phone. So Erin specializes in hormone treatments, and she has a bunch of accreditations and degrees and just super, super smart lady. And so she wanted to create an education program around, she called them the Toxin Warriors. And her, and they were all, just basically trying to augment her day-to-day job and just all the amazing education and knowledge that she has and giving it, making it more accessible to more women. So this is her funnel hub. You can see it's a little bit more busy, but that definitely was like on brand. And again, she was very the boho. She had this picture that had this beautiful brick wall behind it. Yeah. But again, I got to give it to you, Nicole, because this picture was super, super tall. And like, it was hard to work with.
It was. We had to like snip it and do a lot of things to it.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm not sure if you can remember, was this the first one we actually did on 1.0?
Yeah. This was the first one that we officially did on 1.0. Yep.
It's like our trial and error one.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yep. And that was when, the lead gen was still up top, the flagship was in the middle, which you'll see here. And then they follow pretty much the same pattern, and then that customer journey, where in hers, again, it was more, a Wild West to a nurture to this education program, which was the kitchen, remove like toxins from your kitchen for to help in terms of hormone, your path to hormone treatments. Yep. And then she had a podcast, and so we did an embed. I loved how you did this podcast section. It was
I must say, fun. I think of all the designs I've done, this is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so much fun. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And then the big call to action and her vision for the future. And then she also had this really pretty, I did not know how you were going to do this because she had this, this image that had these weird hearts behind it on the image. And like, how do you pull that in? But I got to say, you pulled it in beautifully. So she had a blog that was out there that we wanted to connect in with, which we, so in 2.0, you don't have to worry about it. In 1.0, there is Medium embed that you can do on a ClickFunnels page. So you don't need to use a WordPress blog. And I still contend that Medium, they have 10 million new customers every month. They're an incredible platform to use for blogging. And I think it is a strong blogging channel for sure.
And I just want to add, while you were speaking about this image with the hearts, I think what's making these designs great is that they actually did spend a little bit on having great brand images taken of themselves.
Yeah.
And I mean, the images do make a massive, massive difference.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I would agree. We had a lot of really great pictures to work with. And she had a lot of affiliate products. And so you can see there we're highlighting a lot of her affiliate products. And so the product, all of these are affiliate products. And the one at the right, actually, Purium is an MLM. And so we also supported, how to drive people into our MLM offers.
Yep.
Yeah. And then that's her newsletter, and then her awesome chair picture, which was just so fun to work with. And again, I love how you played with the box around her, and again, that perspective. So fun.
Yeah.
And then again, you did that Instagram feed from the Elf Sites tool, which is just awesome.
Yep.
Cool. And one thing that we'll have to share at some point is there's a products I love page, which is part of these hubs. So which she has, which is just, again, just a list of all of the affiliate links that are available, which are just so cool. Cool. And then we have Alice. Alice she specializes in helping ex-athletes get back in the game. So she is a nutrition and health coach. She also has an MLM practice. She is a master at MLM. And so she, again, you'll see very much the hero image, the big call to action, and then that flagship offer, which is she was having, in her case, it was she coupled her services with her MLM offer. So this one was one where we didn't control the card. And so a lot of the funnel work was just trying to drive people into her various MLM offers, but still capture the email so that we can follow up with them. So that was definitely a little bit different in her world. And so she had a Get Back in the Game program, which if they bought her MLM offer, then they got access to this program. And then she had an Up Your Game offer that was going to come. That was her Ascension that we hadn't got to yet. And then the brand partner experience, because she has a lot of people in her downline. And so this was the idea here was to provide services and offerings to her downline. Was there?
Yeah.
And then,
I just want to say on this design, we actually started to play around with GIFs as like dashboard style images.
Yeah.
And so that's why this one seems to be cut off, just because it was a moving image that maybe when we took the screenshot was still loading a little bit. And
that was so much fun.
It was. And so she's actually like coming in from the side on her paddle board. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Andrea?
Yep.
And like this person is actually playing tennis in the background in slow motion. And so it was a very fun design because it was sports. It could be a little bit more playful, which was really, really nice.
It was super cool. And there's motion too, which catches attention, which was so cool. She has the Facebook community, which was her prospecting group, and it was pretty active. So we added that there as her main social. And then again, because she's MLM, we wanted to highlight some of those products. And so, and again, her Purium products are awesome. I have had all of those and they're fantastic. And then a little bit about her and her origin story. So that was, super cool.
Yeah. I don't think we don't have her.
We don't have a funnel tree for her.
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. This one was really interesting. So this is Allie. Both Allie and Jen, they specialize in pelvic health, and they are just awesome ladies. And then Allie also had a program called Core Mamas, where she believes in the 6 layers of the core, and so she would teach women how to recover and improve their pelvic health, especially who suffered from diastasis recti, or, all of the aftermath of giving birth. And so it was really cool. Actually, I didn't know how much you could do with a balloon. Anyway, she has an amazing program called Core Mamas. And then her and her business partner, Jen, opened up a brick and mortar clinic in their local area. Just a huge shout out to those 2 ladies for doing that. It's incredible. They had their grand opening and things are thriving for them. And so this is actually a funnel hub, but their predominant call to action is to get people into the clinic. Or into their brick and mortar. So again, though, you still see the big hero invitation. I really loved how you played with the pelvic images. I mean, it was kind of hard, right? Because it's you want to create a FunnelHub that's not overly sexualized, but still gets to the point of like, they're dealing with reproductive systems. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think even we might have made some tweaks to the live page after we've taken this screenshot. So we did definitely play around and go back and forth a lot on this one.
Yeah. And I also really love how like we had this really beautiful palette that you made with the dark blue as the contrast, but then it was like, we need to liven it up a little bit. And I don't know if it's in here, but you added this like pop of pink that was just so perfect.
And yes, the pink is in here somewhere.
That's awesome.
Oh gosh.
I know we got to get the latest version. I think it's on the second pages. Yeah. But it was so cool. We'll have to bring that on. But yeah, so this one again, like though it follows, even though it's for brick and mortar, it follows very much. It's a little bit more content heavy because they, I think are, they have a lot of just like the professionalism that they needed. But then also because of the nature of the brick and mortar. So it is a little bit more website-y than a typical FunnelHub just because of the amount of content. But I think it was appropriate for what they're doing.
Definitely. And I mean, the strategy was to get them into the lead gen funnel, which was get on the waiting list to be on for the grand opening. So
yep. And now since they've had their grand opening, it's all switched to book book appointment, book a consult. So which is just, super cool. And then you can see right there on the left her pelvic floor masterclass, which she added as a part of the service under Revive Rehab. So super cool. All right.
Okay.
And then the fun one, AQ Athletics. So this is Stacia and Ray. And I so appreciate them.
Let me just find it quickly, Andrea. I think I closed it by accident.
No worries. I'll stop sharing. So the next one, Stacia and Ray. So Stacia specializes in regulation of nervous system to help with performance. And she has specific focus in Gen Zs. So these would be people who are in high school and in college. And her husband, Ray, run AQ Athletics. And they are just incredible people.
And got it.
Okay, awesome. I'll add to stream. So this particular offer is for parents would buy it for their athletes. And so they would come here, they would take the AQ type test, which is basically it's a way for them to know like which quadrant they're in terms of how it's kind of like a personality test, but it's specific for this nervous system regulation work that she's done. So it's just super cool. And again, big hero image, call to action, and that lead gen right up top. And then the flagship offer, which is their it varies 8-weekish program, which takes people through. And then you can see here though, that there's different offers of how they would get started. So they can, get familiar with the AQ type test. Then they would join a live huddle. The live huddle is essentially in the marketing world, the equivalent of a live webinar. Where then they would join the program. And then eventually there's a B2B offering, which is for teams, college teams. And so that's what those team trainings are. So that is their AQ Athletics Hub. And then of course it goes down. And I love how you played with the AQ coming down and like
it's like slipping out of the white into the black.
I think one thing that we often struggle with ClickFunnels is the section line, right? Like it's a hard line like this and then this and then this. And I think what you've done here is like this beautiful blend where it like brings the white down, you know what I mean, into the next section with it's so cool. This is probably one of my favorite things you've ever done.
I must say, I agree. I love this one. And I think it just comes back to like knowing exactly who you're talking to and having a strong brand strategy, which is more than just the nice things to look at. It's a deeper thing. And then it makes it easier to play around with some fun things like this cool girl coming out like she's running for her life.
So cool. So cool. I love it. And then this is their journey a little bit, but it's like what they'll learn during the program. So the big invitation still and orient to what they're going to be getting and what is AQ. So super, super cool. And then this is, again, you played around with that black coming down to the We Are AQ Athletics. So, so cool. And that's Ray and Stacia, just incredible human beings. And then high performance athletes. I have to say, so this background image, we actually can't claim credit for it. This was given to us from a prior funnel builder that they were working with, Molly Dorst, who really did. It's such a cool idea with all the athletes on the side. We've played around a lot with it, but the basic concept, she gives credit. So she did a great job
for
there.
sure. And I mean, if that's on parallax, it's like amazing.
It's so cool. Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And then again, playing around with that social coming down. I love how you did that with this funnel hub. It's so cool. And then again, that Instagram feed, you can see it looks and feels a lot different. And that again is a tool called Elf Sites where we can control the look and feel. So super cool to make it big or small or single or double or triple or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yep.
And then they have an affiliate program called an ambassador program. And so that's where become an ambassador. So yeah. And then they do have a funnel tree.
They do.
Which again, you can see, same branding, just looks so cool with that girl up top. And then a little bit about what their mission is. And you can see those links to their customer journey steps are the exact same. And then going out on social. So just super awesome, on brand and all in ClickFunnels. So cool.
Yep. I think that was the last one. We only have like two funnel trees.
Yeah. So Allie, we actually didn't do a funnel hub for her because she had a WordPress already and it just wasn't in the scope of work. But we did make her WordPress look exactly like a funnel hub, which was really interesting. But anyway.
And difficult.
Oh my gosh, so difficult. Yeah. Like, oh man, WordPress is the worst. Okay. So this is her funnel tree. And again, she has a lot of different offers because now she has Revive Rehab and she has her Core Mama program. And so anyway, she has a lot going on, which is just awesome, but you can control that experience and that brand and that messaging and that funnel tree because you 100% control it. Unlike Linktree or Milkshake or any of those other ones that you really are pretty limited in what you can do. So it looks awesome. Yeah. And then finally, Alicia. Oh, love Alicia. She's amazing. She is a expert in vegan nutrition and her athletic program or her fitness program is unparalleled. And she is just, I think she's like one of the smartest people I know in terms of veganism and like protein and how to, just like diet and nutrition for a vegan lifestyle. She won some awards, like I think Miss Universe or something for vegan bodybuilding. Anyway, she's an amazing human. And this is her funnel tree. She had really bold branding, which was just super fun to work with. And so this is her funnel tree. She had great images for us to work with. She also is an actress. So she had a lot of really amazing images for us to work with. And then a link into all of her funnel world. So
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All right. Awesome. I love it. Okay, cool.
Oh, we still want to share.
Oh, right. 2.0. Okay. So those were all in 1.0, which again, you can still buy 1.0. That is all still good. You can still, you can still get it. So all the stuff that we shared, you can still do in 1.0 if you wanted to. In fact, I would say, 2.0, it's so close. Funnel hubs and funnel trees are safe to do in 2.0 now. I still don't know that I would recommend going and doing any kind of like thing where your livelihood depends on it yet in 2.0. It's still pretty buggy. But we're getting there. So, and we're going to continue on that train and we will make sure that to let you guys know as soon as it is like fully ready and we'll be in there with you. So, but this one is, I love, it's so fun. This is
on our next live, Andrea is going to do this dance for us live on air.
Yes. And then, and actually our video person, Kyle, he made a how-to. So if you are, I've got a lot of requests on like, how did you do it? So he made a how-to on how to do these gifts inside of a funnel hub. So, or inside of any funnel. So I'll have to share that too. So this is the Journey Crafting. So Journey Crafting is our agency. You'll oftentimes, I have a Customer Keeper and Journey Crafting. Customer Keeper is the education side. Journey Crafting is the agency side. So this is where we help customers create experiences that inspire. So, and so this is our funnel hub for the agency. And again, I love how you played around with just like the words in the background. So fun. And then again, our branding is a little bit more bold and bright and just trying to like mix stuff up. Not very muted, which I just love. And then again, just super fun with our copywriter, Rhonda. I know she still wants us to improve some of the copy on this, but it's super fun. So we usually start people off in our agency by giving them just a taste of what we do before we get into some more high ticket workings. So typically everything starts with a discovery call. And then a learning journey map where basically I can extract what's in your head and create an amazing learning journey for your people, whether it's a course or a mastermind or a coaching program or a reference library or a challenge or a summit. So we make that learning journey map and that becomes our architecture. And then we also specialize in people getting started, which are funnel hubs, funnel trees, and something we call digital cards. So if you're at events, you can basically have something right on your phone that gets people into your world as quick as possible through QR codes and links and connections into your funnel hub and funnel tree. So that is just a combo deal that we do, which is part of our new offer coming up. And we're really excited. More to come there. And then again, this just like breaks down then what our services are, takes you down on that journey, and everything starts with a discovery call. And so that's our awesome team. So Nicole, myself, and Rhonda, our copywriter, who's just a genius. And then this is that embed Calendly for us to get started and get a call. So again, super fun. We wanted it to be fun, something different, something that caught attention. And then of course we do have a Facebook prospecting group where we talk about all of this stuff. We're live in the group right now with this. So where we can talk about how to turn this into experiences. So super, super fun. And this is all in 2.0. So then we have one more in 2.0. This is Val. We talk about her a lot 'cause she's an incredible human. So she had this is her hub from 1.0 that we completely replaced over to 2.0. So what you're looking at is a 2.0 hub. We are in the process of completely redoing her hub. So we're working on copy and all that good stuff. But hey, Kenny, oh my gosh, long time no see.
Just ignore the nav. The nav hasn't been updated yet.
Yes, right. Yep. Nav hasn't been, and so this is her like big invitation. Again, she had amazing pictures for us to work with, which was a huge part of it. And then her flagship offer, Val helps. She believes in people should love Fridays and Mondays. And what she means by that is to be a heart-centered leader, no matter where you're at in the organization, coming from a place of your strengths and honoring other people's strengths. And she is just, I am in love with Val. She is an incredible human being. And so she has quite a number of programs where initially the first step into her world is usually people who are on the job search and trying to help find and locate a job that they actually enjoy and can get paid good money for. And so that's her Career Strength Bootcamp. And then she has Mavericks Club, which is really her primary identity for people leaders and human-centered, just people within organizations trying to come from a place of strength. And then she, of course, does also corporate training, which she is just a master at. So that is Val. She also can certify other coaches through the Awaken Coach Institute. So that's her, it's kind of like an affiliate, but also a partner relationship. And then her testimonials, which again, I really love kind of the, just everything you have in here. It's like, we gotta fix that one. I know I gotta talk to her about that.
Yeah.
And then,
but that's just because it's preview.
Yeah. And then her, so fun. And then this is all of her amazing resources, which again, like on her, we really put a lot of resources because she has a lot of free stuff. She also has books and just what's on her nightstand, which we took from Brene Brown. Actually, it's a really awesome strategy. And then her origin story and a little bit about Val. Such a great picture. Love it so much.
Love it too.
And then we did an Instagram feed for her.
Yep.
And again, that's
which is awesome. Her Instagram feed is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yep. She has an amazing copywriter on her team. And then they have a newsletter that goes out every month. So that is Val.
That is Val.
So cool. Love it. And we're building her a funnel tree. So that'll happen. So that is, I'll go ahead and remove the screen. So that is a highlight of all of the funnel trees and funnel hubs that we've done. Hopefully that gives you guys a really good idea of what's possible. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, not all.
Not all. Right. Yeah, not all. Yeah, some. Yeah, we have.
Otherwise, we'd be here all day.
Exactly. Yeah. We have about a dozen more that we've done. And I think I love the process. I love just extracting people's genius and their vision for the world and their call to action and their big invitation for the world. I think that's really what a lot of the Funnel Hub projects turn into is messaging and who are you and what's your invitation. And it's so much fun to extract that. And then just seeing their whole business kind of come alive on one page, and then the awesome funnel tree on the mobile experience and the social links. So super, super cool. Okay. So let me just see. Hey, Susan. Oh my gosh, I love it. Susan, you always come and catch the tail end of it. I love it so much. Okay, you'll have to go back from one designer to another. We were doing just a highlight of funnel hubs and funnel trees through the ages to try to highlight some of that work and prep for one of our new offerings that are coming out. So on that final open loop, I guess, Nicole, thank you for letting me force you to come live again and highlight all of your amazingness.
Getting better at it.
Yes, you're incredible. And again, I can't brag on her enough. She's incredible. And just super talented designer. So we will be sharing more of the details about that new offer coming up in the next week. So stay tuned. We're very excited about it. And on that note, Nicole, did I forget anything? Anything else you want to add?
No, I don't think so.
Except
that we might be building out the whole weekend. So
yeah, I love it. I love it. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Nicole, again, just for everything. I think you're just absolutely amazing. And I love your design work. So thank you.
So are you.
Oh, thanks.
So are you.
I appreciate it. Love fest.
Yes.
Awesome. And if anybody is watching and you guys are interested in employing some of our services to build your funnel hub or funnel tree, just go ahead and DM me and we can get that ball rolling. And we can even tell you about the new offer here coming up. So, okay, stay tuned. Happy Friday to everybody. And we'll see you soon.
Yes. Awesome.
All right. Bye.
Bye.